So hello everybody, how are you doing? Today, since a very long time, we're driving a Toyota again, but this is not, let's say, a regular city car. This is their sports car. The first time that we're actually driving the Supra GR, and this car, I'm very excited to tell you, is the 4-cylinder version, 2-liter 4-cylinder version. You could say, well, that is boring, only 258 HP. You're usually doing the 6 cylinders and the 8 cylinders, but I can already tell you right now that I'm very excited to share you the results of this car, because despite the fact this being the entry-level, more or less, sports car, it has quite interesting figures. I mean, first of all, something that you will probably be seeing once you're looking already at the steering wheel is, and the gear lever and everything else here, that this is more or less a BMW car. This is more or less the BMW Z4, but as a coupe, not with, let's say, that convertible top. And that, of course, means that this car is lighter than the BMW, and therefore also will probably get better numbers, 0 to 100 on the country road and 100 to 200, which we will be measuring with that race box to see how fast it actually is compared to something maybe like a Golf GTI, like a Golf GTI Club Sport, because those cars are probably similar price tag. And I have actually also searched the web for leasing rates, and I found out that those, let's say, GR Supras with the 4-cylinder are not too bad once you're considering the leasing rate. So they're quite competitive and significantly cheaper than something like, for example, a Mustang, even with the 4-cylinder version. But nevertheless, enough talking. Let's put everything in the most sporty setting. We will get on the Autobahn, and I will first of all, of course, show you how fast the car goes on the country road, and if we can manage to get a good start through the rear wheels. First attempt was already 5.21 seconds, even with a bit of uphill, 0.2% uphill. So I think that's a very reliable 5.1, 5.2. Not too bad, honestly, for a rear-wheel drive car or two-wheel drive car in the end, with only 260 HP. Nice pops and burbles from the back. Even a nice slide. Let's now see how fast the car goes, 100 to 200. Was actually a pretty good 100 to 200 run, even 0.3% uphill. It was not even flat, so the corrected time is even faster than what we got. We have a 15.16 seconds, 100 to 200. Wow, I think that is a pretty nice number, because that is significantly maybe 1 second faster than a Golf 8 GTI, and we all know that that car had a lot of punch, and many people are saying that the Golf GTI already has more horsepower than just the claimed 245. I think it's also the fastest car that we tested, with around 250, 260 HP on 100 to 200. So I think that is a very nice number, and shows how capable already this 4-cylinder, 2-liter 4-cylinder Toyota is. And as said in the beginning, already from a subjective feeling, this engine character is very, very nice. It's very torquey with the 400 Newton meters. It is quite fast. On the Autobahn, you can see that. On the country road as well, because we managed those 5.2 seconds 0 to 100 kilometers, not 0 to 60, even with that rollout function turned off. So let's say in the most realistic settings. And that means that if you're looking for a sports car and if you're thinking, okay, the Z4 is too heavy and is, let's say, too boring for me, this is actually a very, very interesting car compared to its competitors. Without further talking, we will get back to the stuff. We will cut the video for you. Please also follow all the stuff on Instagram and Facebook that we're doing about this car. And yeah, anxious to hear your thoughts, because this is a bit of a surprise for me, this car, and very glad that Toyota have sent me this 2-liter 4-cylinder version, not the 6-cylinder version, because yeah, it just probably does more than I would expected it.